LEX'S Dirty Maintenance Show.
A sweet power slide.
What's going on, Skid? Got a leaker over here. Old Goodman's leaking. It was so empty, there was nothing in it. The low pressure switch had it kicked off. This will probably be my last leaker video because I already have 2 or 3, I think, on my channel. So I don't like to have a lot of repeat stuff. So this might be my last leaker film. I got the old H10 here. H10 leak detector. Get it popping like a drummer's metronome. Sounds like all the drummers I've played with their metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, we've been all over this thing. All up in here with it, nothing. Alright guys, the H10 picked it up. The coil's leaking right here behind the... right here, see if you can hear this. Hear that? You can't solder that up. You have to replace the coil. Alright. Well, what a grand finale for my last Freon leak video. Coil replacement. Leaking right in the back here. Right behind there. Alright. This is gonna be fun.
What's up, Scully?
Gonna put all the refrigerant into the condenser.
How good is it this morning? Man, that was crazy. I stayed up. I thought North Carolina.
Yeah, because I think those guys work on a percentage of what else they increase over the, the base.
Yeah, they get a kick. They get a kickback.
I only got like $5 in cash in it. Can you take those 2 cases if you want to? Just put it by the door.
Yeah.
Don't go in. Just put it by the door.
Yeah.
They're just 2 cases. You don't.
Alright, I close my low side, my suction side all the way. Then I'll back it up about 10. Just so I don't have to crank on it a lot when I need to close it. When I pump it down. There we go. Now she's ready to be pumped down. Just putting all the refrigerant into the condenser and emptying the EVAP coil upstairs so we can take it out and replace it. Pumping it down. 0, you just crank on your valve and close it. There we go. Suction's closed. Here we go. I like to mark on the frame where the old coil was and match it up with my new one. But this is the biggest pain in the butt, getting the old one out. They glue it in there. I think I'll get my heat gun. See that yellow glue in there? I'll get my heat gun and try to soften that up a bit so it'll just pull right out. Look at all that glue, man. Sticky. There we go. That's your old piston in there. Put a piece of tape over that liquid line so we keep the moisture out. Don't want a bunch of outside air up in there. Come on, baby. There's old fighter. Finally got it sweated off though. It was a fighter. Alright, now we just pull the coil out, put the new one in, and drive on. I'll put some tape on that too, just to, oh, little smoke alarm's going off. We got some action here on the Dirty Maintenance Show, Skid. This tool is awesome. It's made by Husky, got it at the Home Depot. It ratchets, gets all the my little screws out on the side. Sure beats trying to put a big old nut driver up in here. I mean, it's tight quarters. If you don't have one, I recommend it. Just like that. Got my old Harbor Freight heat gun. I know a lot of people talk a lot of smack about Harbor Freight, but this heat gun has lasted me 8 years. I'm going to use it to soften up some of that glue in there. It's hard to pull this thing out, that glue is so thick. Alright, she's coming. Alright, we got it, Skid, bro. Get your butt out of there, Skid. Your butt out of there. There it is. Alright, in with the new. Just putting the old fins on. There we go. That's my new one under there. Ask what these are for. I thought it was a restriction, but I've learned that it helps wick the water off the coil. So, took it off the old one and put it on the new one. I don't want to be one of those guys that don't go back with what's there. Now we'll empty it. We know it's good now. We'll empty it, dump all the nitrogen. Then you take that off. Just unscrew it. And then put your piston in. Then I'll cut that off right there. Then we'll throw it in and braze it up. Just cut your cap off with your pipe cutter there. Just cuts right off. Ready to braise up. Clean it up before we braise it up. Cool. Got it fitted up. Had to use the old flare a little bit. Or the swag. Worked awesome. Spin swag, swage, however you say it. Swaging, swagging. Alright, Skid, she's in. New coil, all put back together. I'm just gonna pressure test it with some nitrogen. I gotta keep these quick because my battery's running low, so if I keep it snippy, sorry. Alright dudes, I'm gonna have to keep this quick. The old battery's running out, but I got nitrogen up to about 180 psi. There's no bubbles upstairs, no hissing, so I think we're good. A little nitrogen can here. It's 11:54. I'll come check in about an hour. I'll go eat my old butt hair sandwich and come back afterwards. When I was out on the road playing guitar, we called them butt hair sandwiches because we lived off gas station sandwiches. Alright dudes, a little over an hour. It's actually risen a little bit. It's actually risen just about a little skeeter leg. I'll take it, it's holding. As long as it's going north and not south, I'm good. My battery's running down, so I gotta keep these quick. I'm gonna try to get a good superheat. I'm gonna dump the nitrogen, pull a vacuum, get a good superheat. The refrigerant is in the condenser. I might have to juice it a little bit. Alright. Alright dudes, we're below 500 microns. I'm gonna release the refrigerant, get a good superheat. Hopefully I got battery to show you. Alright dudes, there's all my calculations. Wet bulb, dry bulb, all that good stuff. Calculate. Boom, right on the money, Skid. Target superheat was 8. I'm currently operating at 8. I dig it, I dig it. This will probably be my last leaker video. I don't want my channel full of leaking Goodmans, you know. Now I'm gonna drop that below. I'll fix that. I didn't do that. I didn't build the place, guys. Alright, thank y'all for watching The Dirty Maintenance Show.